Not before I do.
Just let me know before you do Christian, because I don't want to see it go back down. Oh, I need another one of these full.
Yeah, I brought a whole six-pack. Figured I'd need it.
Okay, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Locked and Loaded.
We'll love again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
At least you got the name of the show, right?
I need to have like a muzzle that like goes through the internet so that I can just hit these buttons and every one of these freaks are muzzled immediately. And it's like now I can actually get this thing because they're all like, "Hey, why are you picking your nose? We're Stop! You're up to your elbow."
Oh, that I don't need to know.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, it's a tough topic we have tonight. So since I got about 3 hours of balling in today, so I'll let you take over.
Isn't it awesome how John is our promo guy? So welcome everybody, Locked and Loaded. This particular evening, if you followed Jim's show, it's just kind of more of the same plus a few extra things. Just want to spend. I don't ever want to give up my memories and all the things I remember about Ed, USAF Ed. So I wanted the opportunity for the boys in the panel here. We got John Solar, who makes this happen, Joey Cuz, Johnny Watson, Jim, Christine is here. The boys in the chat room, as always. If you want, I know it's kind of more of a pain in the ass when it's in the chat room and you have to like look down and type out an essay. But any memories, any really fond things that you remember from Ed, by all means, share. We are also working on various things. We were in the process of our Snowflake Melter on Facebook page, in the process of trying to raise some money to help Ed with the medical bills and just the bills in general, because when he had to take all the time off for all of the C word stuff, his employer stopped paying him and basically said, "You're ex-military. The military should take care of you." So there's Ed and Jules wondering, and this kind of directly goes to the heart. If you guys saw the real Cobra Burnouts video, his tribute, his thoughts discussing Ed, and I tell you what, Ed and Cobra's mom sounded like the exact story. And when you're doing chemo, your immune system is dropped to nothing. And all of a sudden you end up in, that's the wind. It's like, woo. You end up in a situation where you're sitting at home watching your finances go to shit, and you feel compelled, like Ed did, like Real Cobra Burnout's mother did, to go back to work. Well, now you're starting to intermingle with people that are carrying diseases, and all of a sudden, I believe you get what ended up happening, what ended up happening here, and I just think it's terrible the way everything in our society has gotten to the point where money. But we were working to help offset some of the bills that were going on. Well, trust me, things haven't financially gotten any better by losing Ed for the rest of his family. So if you are interested, I would very much appreciate it. Over on our Facebook page, it's called Snowflake Melter. Jim has a bug out bag. There was a bunch of extra items, some ammo, a mag, and a knife, graciously donated up by Bearded CB. And as soon as all the slots are filled for that, there'll be a raffle, and Jim will give that away, and then we'll move on to the next item. And this is all going directly to help Ed's family. I mean, I don't care what I have to do, what our group, we've already talked about this. We will do what we need to do to help. So that's some of the things. And Joey put a link to it. Thank you, Joey.
So it's small money.
And there's a shock. Smile Money, the ambassador of. If it was possible to give out that mystical, magical wrench, I guess we'd give it out to Smile Money. But and quickly, already in the chat room, definitely filled up. Love you guys. The comments are what make our shows a hell of a lot more entertaining, and definitely appreciate it. We got J-Dog, we got Mr. Holster, we got Douglas, Smile Money, Big Wade, Black Dog. Jim, you don't really count because I'm looking at you. Johnny, you definitely don't count because I'm looking at you. Johnny Concho, Jolson, Otis71, Big Jeff, Stephen Bush. Got David, Tactical Wingnut, Bearded CB, Smile Money. Hey guys. So obviously this has been a lousy week.
Yep. And that is some loud wind.
Yeah,
Who's
dude.
that coming from?
That's me.
Yeah.
And that's
Close your ass cheeks.
actually the storm door and the door shut.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we're actually today was a surprisingly nice day. I think we got almost to 60, but it was definitely shorts weather. Now they're saying tomorrow, the high for tomorrow is 36 degrees. The
We're
high,
supposed to have snow by 7 a.m.
and we're supposed to be snowing by 7 a.m.
Well,
Fuck,
make
I
sure
thought
you
we
make
did
sure
this
you
when I
take
had frost
pictures
on
and
my
post
car.
that shit on Facebook so I can laugh and point.
Yeah, because
No.
Yes.
you made me
No,
sick
no.
thinking of it.
So our have a video of my lily white ass and t-shirt and shorts out doing my tack pack unboxing tomorrow. My last tack pack. I quit. I had to shut that down. That's an expensive bitch.
I see Mr. Holster has offered up a shotgun. Mr. Holster, I just want to say thanks to you and Mrs. Holster. The last weekend was a lot of fun. I got
I'm so jealous right now.
I got totally blindsided though. He came with his A game. I thought you watch his videos and he's an upstanding, decent guy, and I've seen him drink maybe one beer in a video, and I didn't want to be like that guy, and I got left far behind and never caught up, and went to bed early.
Did you win?
Did Jack show up?
No, Jack. I don't know.
Picture.
Jack, I got a picture, but no, Jack wasn't able to attend there.
Probably would have smoked you anyways.
Hey, what did you tell them to put in the notes if they sent money to Snowflake Water?
to just for Jules would be Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a lot of you guys tell me that you are interested in helping, but weren't necessarily interested in any of the items that are in Snowflake Melter right now because
I did not plan that.
Well, we can tell you all about it. We'll be happy to tell you all about his major malfunction.
Basically, right now, it's Jim show over on Snowflake Melter. So it's his PayPal account. So if you were interested in the Snowflake Melter items, then you would, pick a number that you want that's available and put your money in. Now, if you just want to help Jules, there's when PayPal has a comment section, just put JM. Then we'll know that money will go directly to her, and it's not part of Snowflake Melter.
And for everybody, there's a lot of people. I'm going to jump in every once in a while when we're talking about all this, just because there's a lot of people that listen to this in post who don't know who Jules is. Jules is Ed's wife. Okay.
Yeah, she's trying to take care of everything.
Right. So she's got tons and tons of responsibility right now, but also all the bills that were there the day before are still there now, and more are mounting. So
yes.
So as we're talking and you guys are listening, you wonder who's Jules? Jules is Ed's wife.
Yes. Matter of
Well,
fact, yeah. Go ahead, Joey.
No, I was going to say there's 25 spots left on Snowflake Melter if anybody's still interested.
Yeah, we'd really like to get this one knocked out, obviously, and
Well, we're not counting leprechauns because he didn't send funds, and two, he picked somebody else's number.
He'll put some in there. He'll get it.
Yeah,
The
but
next-
I mean, he's still out one number if you give him 11, or we're giving him 11 because Big
7.
Jeff had already took 7. So
That's right. Jeff took 7. That's right. But the next one, after this one's done, the next one. I don't know if you wanna do like you wanna do like Mr. Holster separate and just leave that one I'm doing next, so we don't so we can just keep it going for Jules. You want to do it, just leave it the way it was, or do you want to?
should we talk about this off air so we don't bore everybody to pieces that doesn't know?
There you go, being logical again. Knock it off.
Well,
Oh, don't
just
worry about them.
saying.
They'll be fine. Like they're paying attention anyway.
Everybody in the chat room's like, "What the fuck?"
Actually, Stalker Steve asked a question that a lot of people wouldn't know. Due to the just not wanting to deal with the wrong people, Snowflake Melter is invite. Which, if you're already on Facebook, it's just a matter of, basically, John is unless I see a name pop up and I know exactly who that is and I hit approval myself. The problem is we're intermingling. A lot of people on Facebook are private. That's your real name. And I may only know you as, say, Black Dog or J Dog. So in order to get in the Snowflake Melter, it's invite only. And John just simply, me, John, whoever is going to hit the welcome you in thing, just wants to know how you know us.
To keep out the riffraff.
Right. Just so we know who is in here and who's not.
All right, and telling me it's none of your business just means I decline. That's all. And we've had a few people that had to come back later on and go, I was just messing around. I don't have time. I got a lot of things on my plate.
Yes.
So if you want to be in, just let us know. And I've had lots of people go, hello, it's Hornet Fixer. Oh, okay, there you go. No problem.
But again, you know how confusing that is when I jump back and forth from Facebook to whatever. It's like, oh, hey, I'm who the hell are you? I'm Joey Cuz on YouTube. Oh well, definitely declined.
What an asshole!
I think we declined Joey 30 times, and then he finally used the fake name and got in. So yeah.
He got in as Joey Buzz, not Joey
Yeah,
Cuz.
that's right. Yeah.
Suckers.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't want this to be a down thing, but it's still
What the hell?
what
I know. I'm reading the comments. You didn't see me. It's hard to remember that long night in Djibouti, huh, Eric? Fucking Djibouti. What a shithole. Oh God! I took a flight. We had to take parts. We had a crew in Djibouti, and the airplane went down. So we flew down parts to them, and we flew in, landed, and we got to get off the airplane. I said, "Fuck this! I'm going back on the airplane." I went my ass back on the airplane and said, "Fuck all y'all."
that bad?
Yeah, oh, it's horrible. It's in Africa. It's horrible.
Well, then it's probably good that I can't remember that night in Djibouti.
Oh boy.
Oh, fucking Djibouti was terrible. This is back in 2002.
Oh, I'm sure it's cleaned up since then.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll bet.
They wiped it a little.
Well, the Navy's. I don't know if the Navy's even still flying in and out there. The Air Force might have took it over. I don't know.
What the hell is that?
Douglas wants to know if you're not on Facebook, if you can get on Snowflake Melter. Well,
You can just go through whoever you know. Go through Jim or go through Eric. We've done amazing things, but you have to.
We'll
go through
figure
one
it
of them.
out. Just
Yeah.
you got to get in touch with somebody though. You got to get in touch with one of us, either Eric, myself, or John.
yeah, and if you're not on Facebook, which means you probably don't know what the items are. So yes, it would be nice to say email or whatever, where I could send you some pictures. These are the items that are in there right now.
But if
that kind of thing.
if you email Eric and he says he's going to send you pictures, make sure you denote they're pictures of Facebook.
the
Melter.
the Facebook. Yeah, the
Don't
Facebook.
just randomly tell him to send you pictures.
Some of the pictures.
Wow, you will regret that.
Are the pictures from the Bearded CB up there yet?
No, I don't have pictures from Bearded CB.
I understand.
He sent it to Eric. Eric's supposed to send it to you.
Oh, that's it. Eric failed the
That
responsibility
explains it.
test. Okay, all right. I was thinking, I'm
He
sitting back
failed
here going,
miserably.
I would love to do this. I would love to get this handled. It's just that part one, that step one thing that's throwing me off.
What is that? Does that look like a picture of a mag, bullets, and a knife? Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. And where did I send it? A week ago? Oh,
To
yeah,
my-
John Solar.
to my email.
It was 3 days
Uh-oh.
ago, not a week. There
Was it-
for
was
Mag
that-
drama,
I
fucking
sent it to your,
drama queen.
I sent it to your messenger because texting a picture just gets knocked down. It's it's full pixels and all.
It's not full nudity.
And I
It's
sent
fine.
you. I said that
No,
night,
'cause
John. I sent it
I
on messenger.
emailed him pictures, and they still fucking downgraded.
Hold on here.
Anyway. While the ladies are taking care of their personal business.
He's such an ass. He's such an ass.
I'm trying not to talk over Eric.
All right, let's see if this works.
And we have dead air, so
Uh-oh.
That
Well, hey
just
there,
proves the
Mr.
point.
Mr. Show Guy, Mr. What's it called? Host. Christine, smack him, will you? have him
Smack
host
the-
the show.
If he hasn't figured it out by now,
So, pre-done death. You don't need a Facebook to comment on the show. You just
go
You-
to Spreaker.com.
you make an account with
Make an account
Spreaker.
yeah.
It's a
Doesn't
It's
cost
what do
you
you-
anything.
What are you fucking new here, Pre-Dawn?
No, he's still doing 818-532-977.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's been calling for an hour. He's like, what
I
the
keep-
fuck?
I keep calling, but nobody's answering. What the?
Ben calling.
Yeah.
Let's see how that worked. You got to talk there, Chief.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, you it sounded like you were about to say something spiritually important.
Yeah, it was. And now your host, E. Bomey.
All right. Two more just got put on Snowflake Melter.
2 more people?
2 more picks from one
Two more
person.
picks.
Oh.
Oh, John Solar's all over it. He's already got it.
Oh.
Did you
Look at
put it
him. Multitasking.
So
And
I wanna,
hence why I'm
we're-
sitting here staring off in the distance and doing other
Right.
things. waiting
we
for
want
Eric
to
talk.
thank. I want to thank everybody on Snowflake Melter, if I may. I want to thank everybody who's ponied up. I want to thank Small Money in particular. He was first and foremost on that, and he was talking about how he could use some of the items in there. Take his kids camping, or his grandkids in camping, and they would absolutely love that. So it's for a good cause, and then he gets enjoyment out of it with his grandkids.
There you go. Now this stuff was from
Yeah.
Bearded CB, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me make sure I got it right.
Mag, bunch of green tipped 5.56 or 2.23, and a knife.
Just
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
And CB is saying a box of 100 rounds, 223, and another P mags for the build giveaway. Is that I don't know which build he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, that's a good question. Are you talking about Justin's final mission, the woman's build? Because otherwise, as far as Snowflake Melter goes, one of the next items is probably going to be a rifle
Or a shotgun.
Or both.
or a shotgun.
Well, no, not both. One at a time. One at a time there, big boy.
don't blow your load all at once.
Yes. So, again, thanks everybody in the chat room. I see we've been joined by the real Cobra Burnout. I think he's the only Soccer Steve. I mentioned him last time or not. But, yeah, I got off of the phone with Jules just before we went live. And she called me from Ed's phone. So
I know the feeling.
yeah. So that was interesting at first. But
Catches you off guard.
yeah, it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I told her, I said I'd appreciate it if you called me from your phone tomorrow.
Well, you know, because first you say it, then you do it.
Especially in that case.
Okay, Snowflake Melter is updated.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see. I'm hitting the refresh button.
Refreshing, yes. Oh, excuse me.
Not iHeart Club time.
Yeah, is it at Heart Club time?
What? What manner of faggotry is that?
Eric Manor.
And it's faggotry. Faggotry for sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you that
Faggotry is deep with this one.
Yes.
that iHeart Club, that's a big thing.
Hey, she joined.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm kind of there. I'm kind of already there, Joey.
Oh, okay.
Not to be confused with iHeartRadio.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not there.
Or iTunes.
Yeah, or I was at iTunes for about 5 seconds until they actually listened to the show, and then I went, whoa, wow. Yeah,
Whenever
that
someone
was
listens to
insane.
your show, they always listen to the wrong one. It'll always be you going, I swear to thank God I will come down there and rip your head off and shoot you in the face. You're like, yeah, we're good.
I dare you to find the right one, never mind the wrong one.
Yeah.
There's plenty of right ones. There's ones where we
Yeah,
just laugh
yeah.
the whole freaking 2 hours. Just laugh, peeing ourselves. No one ever listens to those when they're trying to judge. They're always like, "What's this one say?" I don't know. Death to everyone. Let's listen to that one. Yeah, let's listen to that one. Like, okay, yeah. Well, get these guys on the air right away.
Where do we sign?
818-297. He never knew the number. You know.
No, fuck no.
Yeah, not a shot now.
So I have as Stalker Steve says, he still has his dead brother's number in his phone, and then Tactical Wingnut says, I do too, Steve. So I didn't know that Wingnut knew Steve's brother, so.
Unless he has somebody else's number in his phone.
It's a joke, a little humor.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, I see what you're trying to do right there. Yeah.
Evidently not that well.
Yes. That went over.
Pre-dawn flower. Who the fuck is that?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
glad to see he made it. He figured it out.
if anybody knows the history behind pre-dawn death, evidently when you start an account and it was on one of the gaming consoles, I don't remember if he's a Xboxer or what he is, you can hit a button to randomly generate a name, and that's what it came up with. Pre-dawn flower.
I thought him and his
Wow.
significant other were sharing an account now.
Pre-dawn
Yeah.
flower.
Yeah, he's Jeremy's sharing an account with him and his homosexual lover that he knows from work.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back into baking.
Well, at first,
Pre-dawn
first
flower.
thing I thought of was that was Mrs. Pre-dawn.
No, she'd have had a cool name like "Rip Your Fucking Leg Off" or something like that. She'd have
Yeah,
had
and I'll
some-
beat you with it. Yeah.
Yeah, she'd have had something really cool.
Yeah, when it, talking about having a number or whatever in your phone. I mean, it's a lot of us. It doesn't feel right, no matter how much time has gone by to delete something like that.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna lie. If you look at my phone and scroll all the way to the bottom, because obviously your text messages are time generated. The last comment in my phone was a conversation I was having with Tom from Krebs Custom. God, it's been a couple of years now, but he was very young when he passed away, and it was like one of those deals where I started to, it started it off as it was a guy from Krebs Customs, and then over several conversations, it was like, definitely a start of a friendship, and then another one that was taken way too soon, and I don't know why I haven't been able to get myself to delete the conversation in my phone. On the other hand, if I had about 3.5 days, I have a whole bunch of stuff phone numbers and people's names in my phone I'd really love to remove. A couple of years ago, I made that fatal mistake of not thoroughly reading the pop-up questions as I was getting my new phone hooked up, and I integrated all of my Facebook contacts into the contacts in my phone.
Yep. So did mine.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a shit ton of contacts now. Because I mean, I only like 6 people. That's it. Fuck all the rest of them.
Am I
There we
one of
go.
them?
Pre-dawn flower.
Jolson's is having a two-hearted ale as well. There you go.
The drink of choice tonight.
Yeah, I'm. It was a brewery review that actually got Ed to start drinking those, and I know Ed likes an IPA, but he doesn't like a really hoppy, bitter IPA, and did something give birth on Jim's chair?
What the hell is
Okay, so let's
Oh
describe
no,
that.
no. Okay, what that is? No, it looks like his armrest has taken a shit, and he has a piece of egg crate foam stuck on the armrest with a piece of silver duct tape holding it there.
When I first looked at it, I didn't realize that the chair had swiveled sideways, so the back is on the right on my screen. I was just like, "What the fuck is he sitting on?"
Is that a zebra?
He sits on his special little ball.
Yeah.
That's so he doesn't get tennis elbow while looking at the.
Well, that's not what they thought. They thought it was
deplorables.
it was tennis something else. That's so he doesn't get tennis ass.
Looks like rotten dingle balls.
The pain.
It is funny looking at a piece of egg crate foam with a silver duct tape on it. I think it was from when he injured his elbow or whatever.
Rocco Burnout says that Hornet Fixer is sitting on the grow a friend that somebody sent him.
On the grow a boyfriend. Jim's gonna listen to this tomorrow and send us all hate mail.
Yeah. What happens when Jim leaves the room?
All kinds.
Make fun of his egg crate that's duct taped to his chair.
I mean, look in the background. He seems to have a
lot of that foam.
A foam fetish of some sort.
There's like a big box of foam back there.
Why does it look like it has a face with a hole in its mouth?
Let's see. There's a bunch of foam and some sort of a furry black thing laying on the ground next to one of those old maple folding. One of the TV trays. There you go. One of those old maple TV tray.
Yep.
You got a.
It looks like
tripod leaning on its
died.
Leaning on its side.
Use that black thing and drape it over himself while he does the Billy Bob thing.
I know. It looks like some kind of an animal dropped in his.
Holy crap! That Bigfoot's real. It's laying on the floor.
Yeah,
laying on the floor
behind Jim's chair.
He must have hit it with the big piece of foam.
Yeah.
He was hiding underneath the zebra blanket, saw it coming in. As it went for the tripod, he hit it with the foam and put it down.
I feel like George Nuri from Coast to Coast AM. Everybody, we have a positive proof of Bigfoot. He's laying in Jim's bedroom.
Somewhere in Florida.
And we are looking at it.
Next to a big pile of foam.
Not a lot of clear explanation here, but we know what we see. and now I'm curious about the TV tray.
What's under his bed?
I don't know.
What does that look like?
What is that?
It looks like a button.
It looks like a crystal ball.
Yeah, it looks like a crystal ball.
Yeah, it looks like a penis-shaped snow globe.
No, that's his mic. That's his mic.
Oh, he's back. Don't say anything.
Quiet.
Right.
So anyway, you were saying?
Yeah. So then I opened up that can of Lipton soup.
What?
It was Campbell's. It's the same one you said.
Campbell, sorry.
Lipton soup in a can. Come on.
Yeah. Get it right. Lipton soup's in a box. Come on.
Mr. Holster, this is very disturbing.
You think?
Shh. Quiet.
Yeah.
Knock it off, Mr. Holster.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Somebody put in like 12 more comments so that one gets to the bottom of the pile.
Oh, there you go. Wow. All right.
There you go.
That was quick.
Hey, and I'm right in the middle of making a new movie called Oblivion.
Oh God.
Thank you for that, Jim.
And more ways than one.
Oh my heaven!
Yay!
So dead.
So,
So, for all those who were wondering what we were talking about earlier, when he was talking about Ed, Jules called him on his phone, but last night she freaked me out too, because she on Facebook all of a sudden we were all in after chat, and Facebook all of a sudden I just freak out because Ed just sent me a message on Facebook Messenger. It just says hi. I about fucking my coronary. So that's why what I meant earlier when Eric said this,
Yeah.
we started talking about that one. Yeah, I know the feeling.
I addressed that with her. I said, "Yeah, thanks for knocking about 10 years off of John Solar's life." I said we were all sitting there, and all of a sudden he just like went all white, and he's just like staring at the monitor. I'm like, "What? We just got hi from Ed."
Oh, it fucked my head right up too, man. Did not know what to do.
Oh, and I have to honestly agree with a bunch of my fellow snowflake melters. Yesterday, seeing the Ed has left the group
Yeah.
was actually a hard thing to see.
On
Yeah, I'm guessing
Yeah, deplorable.
Jules or his son or whatever is, I don't know if his Facebook is.
He was still there.
well, they probably got tired of hearing ding, 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 ding,
Still
ding,
up
ding,
in-
ding, 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 from fucking deplorables.
Yeah, Ed's Facebook
Yeah.
is still up. He's got some
Alright.
stuff up there from his son James.
I
Yeah.
hope they leave his YouTube channel up though.
Yeah, I mean, I'd let that. They have the username and the password to it so that they can do what they want later on. Yeah, it'd be nice to leave that up because, I mean, I go back and I watch Matt's videos, Rise Arms. I go back and I watch Justin's videos. So just give John Solar some Visine, a bag of cocaine, and another hard drive, and he'll save Ed's entire YouTube page.
Yeah. Will do.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I have no problem with that.
So, anybody in the chat room? Anybody wants to share any? What would you consider maybe the most memorable or special moment that you had with Ed? See, now this is a lot less dangerous than asking that question of Joey. What was the most special moment that you had with Joey Cuz? And was there lube involved?
And did you have to pay? Did you have to pay more than 5?
Did a 5-spot get it done, or?
You had to go there.
It was important.
Yeah, no.
Funny enough, I mean, how many of us were on that night? I don't know. I'm thinking here. Do you remember the night that I don't know what he was doing or why he was doing it, but Ed was totally hammered. He was. I think we were in an after chat, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh my word, he was just laughing his ass off. It was the first time I'd ever seen him that happy.
Yeah, you could tell like the stupidest joke, and all of a sudden you know, because if you guys have done the Google chat, whoever is speaking gets the center, so the camera keeps going over there. So it's like John told some joke or whatever, and all of a sudden you'd hear the giggle, and it would highlight over to Ed, and he was having so many problems with his internet that a lot of times he would do video chat from his phone. So he would be looking straight ahead as he's on his monitor, doing whatever the hell he's doing on his computer. But when when John told a joke, he'd actually have to swivel and look to his right and stare at his phone. So, but as soon as he started giggling, he'd get the focal point. So there he is, and basically just like that first time you got your buddy stoned, it's just like giggle. And it's like, that's funny. It's like, okay, Ed. And it was like,
and boy, that internet before he got that internet changed. Oh my God, it used to be. It was just hilarious trying to see where Ed was going to wind up in the screen. And he would just he'd go to say something, turn his head, and he'd be frozen. That'd be it. There's Ed. He's frozen.
Yeah, well, also, how many times did he just have his avatar come up because it would actually interfere with his internet connection when it would go to a camera?
Yeah, that poor guy he had a rough internet at the very beginning. Oh my heavens, it was hard.
Real Cobra Burnout's telling the story about being in video chat with Ed and giving him shit about the paneling.
The paneling. I thought about that today.
Hey, Cobra. Not to sound like I'm taking Ed's side on this, but at least Ed's paneling was plumb. Joey.
I swear.
Don't you do it, Joey.
There you go.
I will freaking come down there and gut you.
So I know it's radio, so the guys can't see it, but up to Joey's left, above his couch, are a couple of paintings. From our perspective, not only are the two paintings not at the same height as each other, but most of the time they're hanging at a subtle angle, and it completely freaks out John Solar.
Yes. And at one time, I had to deal with that, and the fact that Ed would not straighten up those damn sticks on the wall beside him. At the same time, Mr. Geist refused to put the clock at the correct time, and he just let it flash during the beer review at 12. It was like, you know what? But I think we should all just totally screw John's brain up. Let's all do it together. Joey.
Don't forget about the clock.
Yeah, tick.
Oh, Christine's clock, yeah. I mean, good God Almighty! And as the night wears on, if you had a few beers, it's like.
And it gets louder and louder.
You're like, God.
It's the fucking telltale heart.
I used to tell Eric, could you have a kitchen pop? Could you have a kitchen pop and wipe that thing out?
And make sure it's right in that direction.
Yeah, it's like oops, I'm sorry. I don't know. The battery used to fall out of it all the time.
Yeah, those were the days I was happy. Did that clock? The battery fell out. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
It's funny. I was doing a little cleaning yesterday, and one of the times that the battery fell out, it's actually laying there with the black tape that held it in place.
Oh, really? Ah! Christine!
Wait, hold on, Christine. Wait, keep it going.
No! Oh my God! People can hear this. Do you hear this? This clock is from
Look
hell.
at the pictures.
This,
oh my God! Now look.
This is Satan's
oh my God,
clock.
they're upside down now.
Oh, look at! Oh my God! Now he's showing. Now he's showing
the world is crazy.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Turn that thing off for the love of God!
Also, another one of those behind the scenes things is I have this really nice beer glass, but the base that is connected to the stem has a big chunk taken out of it. The only reason I have not thrown that away is it drives John batshit, and a lot of times I won't even mention it, but I'll turn it so that the chip is up. So whenever
you have to. Couldn't have it turning the other way. No.
You couldn't just palm it or anything. No, it's gonna go
Nope.
straight.
Nope.
Well, hey John, here's a new one for you in the chat room. Douglas says that his baloney's touching his nuts.
Oh God.
I got no understanding of that, and really don't want to.
I don't know where he's going there, but apparently Christine knows something. I
Take
don't
your
know.
word for that one. Take your word for that one.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
She had a drink and be coming out of her nose right now.
Yeah, don't get her started on the spasmataz because it doesn't shut off for a while. It just goes.
You know what I love though is that the kitchen clock, it always runs like a silk clock.
So
Well, who in the world? Who in the freaking world? What is this?
Oh,
You know
here
what?
we
Get him
go
started.
again.
This
You
is
have to get him started.
Tonight is, you know what? Let's abuse John. Why? Because Ed would have
Let's just
enjoyed
fuck with
it.
him.
Yes, Ed would have enjoyed it. Sure, why not? We got
Okay,
silk
J-Dog.
clothes.
Don't start that.
Yeah, it's not.
A blumpkin.
That's been the latest thing on the brew reviews for me
Yeah,
to.
I'm sorry I started that.
Yeah, Joey, that's all.
Oh my
Hey
God.
Google, what's a blumpkin?
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
A pumpkin is.
An unsophisticated or socially awkward person from the countryside.
Now, hold on. Let me ask you a question. You turn around and go, what's the temperature? It takes a half an hour for that damn thing to react. Eric asks, what's the temperature outside? It just sits there and waits. Eventually talk. You turn around and go, what's up? It's instantaneously. Oh, my chance. Here we go. What the hell's up with that?
That's funny.
Hey Alexa, is Eric gay?
I'm sorry, I do not
Why,
understand
yes,
that.
he is.
The magic 8 ball says yes.
How did it hear me from all the way there?
I don't know.
See, Chris,
Wait,
it's freaky.
Everything.
Because the NSA's listening to all us assholes, and you put a fucking listening device in your house.
Nice going.
I got one. I like to talk to
Yeah.
him when I'm bored.
Y'all need a life.
It wouldn't work for me because all I would do is say terrible things to her. You know, I'd be asking
Google, why are you
really
stupid?
bad, man.
Oh, I did. I asked it all kinds of nasty things.
Oh.
Some of it she didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you teach
Oh
her?
no,
Choose
she
not to
knows.
answer.
She knows. She just wants.
Yeah, please trust me when I say when we put the stupid thing in the house, she's sitting on the couch. Hey Google, what's a
Blue waffle.
blue waffle?
Well, I'm waiting for her to perk up and talk about this one.
Yeah. But you know
No,
what?
It did.
You
It
notice
didn't say
she
anything.
didn't hear.
Hey
at
Google,
first,
what's a
didn't hear
blue
that.
waffle?
Oh no.
Oh, here it comes.
Nothing.
It
See?
doesn't like you.
How
it
did she
just
hear
likes
you
me.
make a comment?
Just likes me. It doesn't like you.
Hey Google, what's a dirty Sanchez?
What'd you guys do on the radio show tonight? Yeah, we talked to Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know, the funniest thing about that is we all talk shit, and pre-dawn flour.
That's pretty awesome.
You almost got that out.
Almost.
Wait, let me just say one thing.
He goes, it's funny
Do
that
not blame me
Eric...
for getting you hooked. Don't blame it on me. No, he's blaming something on me. He told his wife that he bought something because of me, and it's not true.
Whoa.
Okay, did you blow him?
I am not at liberty to say.
Well, Gunwild asked. I'm just repeating your question for you.
But it was so perfectly timed. Well,
Mr. Holson says no, he was just young at the time.
Anyway,
I personally believe after the conversation, Joey Cuz is probably personally responsible for a little bit of a rift in a marriage.
No.
You know, if you do the math, Joey, I bet you I could go buy a vintage DeLorean for less money than you're going to have into yours when it's done.
Did you know shit buy that fucking thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know, here in Jacksonville, there's actually a company that fucking fixes DeLoreans.
This is the model, right? The car
It's a model.
Yeah, it was the car used in Back to the Future. When this thing hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some shit.
Definitely not my
And I guess
escape,
Cooper's
because
wife
it's
shit
not
on
easy.
him.
Yeah. So yeah, Joey's building a very large, detailed, intricate. It's awesome. I'm not going to argue that, but it's a deal that he'll have about $4,000 invested in this thing, and it's going to take over 2 years.
Is it smart
No, it's not
car
that.
next?
It goes on a smart car, right?
Is it
Smart
smart
car.
car? Yeah, we did a smart car next.
Oh my! I can't
Wait a
believe
minute,
he's. I thought
you're
he'd build the Ecto 1 at least.
They are doing a trial run on that, so when that does come out, I will be getting that one. Too.
No,
Oh,
no
my
gun wild. Star Trek is completely different. That's cool.
What fucking ever.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
You want to talk about the Star Trek room?
I don't have that. I don't have what he's going to have invested in his goddamn DeLorean is what I have invested in the Star Trek room.
Not
And some
as
cool
of yet.
toys hanging up.
Yeah, but and a lot of that stuff was sent to him, so he doesn't have a whole lot invested into that Star Trek room.
Yeah. See what Jim said.
No, I remember.
Well, no, but
I
remember
remember
that-
being in the spare bedroom, and there was a whole lot of Bon Jovi and other stuff in that one, Harley Davidson stuff in that one.
Yeah.
What, let's talk about that.
Not so
Let's-
much anymore. They're all.
Oh,
It's
not
all
anymore.
gone.
No, not so
No.
much anymore. No.
Well, it didn't go
John-
away. It went somewhere.
John and
Cobra,
I
put the
broke
headphones on
up.
quick.
How many times I gotta tell you? John and I are over and done with. We broke up.
Stalker Steve, if you would have bought that, it would definitely be cheaper than what Joey's going to have into his toy.
Dude, it's not that much.
Oh, yeah, is your wife listening?
Hey, remember, $4,000 in New York is like $26 everywhere else.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right.
True
but,
that.
but there is.
And Joey makes $50 an hour, but I can live the same way down here in Jacksonville for about 15.
Mr. Holster, I'd rather have the Beretta than the DeLorean.
Yes.
Well, yeah, so would I.
Why can't you have both?
Yes, absolutely.
Not Joey. Not all of us are ballers, and don't ever stay in that position more than 2 seconds, because that was just wrong.
Really
on so
bad.
Many levels.
The look that Joey just had was like definitely that pre-teabag look.
I was looking. I had the fucking TV
'Cause-
monitor up there, and I was looking at the comments.
But hey Joey, you know what they do in prison, Joey? Toss the salad.
Oh god.
Don't.
Well, that's an interesting menu: tea bags and tossing the salad. Okay,
Just saying.
just saying.
Just
have-
saying.
So Cobra, what you're really saying is it's $1,400.
Roughly.
Yeah, Mr. Holster, the Beretta comes assembled, Joey.
Maybe I'll think of that later.
Yeah, and I can have fun with a Beretta.
And it's one issue, not 140.
Jesus, that would
You guys-
be terrible
you guys
if that's
are
the
no
way
fun.
it was.
No
There's
fun.
a $1.99 shipping for each time they send it to you too. Whoa, holy crap!
For each send what? What the fuck are you guys talking about?
This kit, this model, they send you a part,
a part,
a part a
and
month.
it goes on a real car.
No, it's a model
No.
car.
A model car.
No, it's
a
not a
four-
real car.
You gotta say it right. It's a $4,000 little freaking model.
Oh my god! I thought you were
No.
talking about a real fucking DeLorean.
No.
You're gonna spend $4,000 on a fucking model? Are you insane?
See, now I got to him, Joey.
No.
See?
Oh, welcome
It's
to
a
the show.
$4,000 little fucking model.
Well, I was taking
It's
care of
not
Snowflake Melter and watching
$4,000.
comments and everything else. I wasn't paying attention to Joey.
Nobody
Joey?
ever does.
Joey, you can buy a DeLorean model at Target for $37.49. Just saying.
Yeah, but it's not. Oh, it's
Authentic. Authentic.
You know what,
I
Joey?
could probably get one signed even cheaper.
I
than
got magic beans, and I can have the shipments done in like 10.
Yeah, Joey,
Hey,
buy
how
it for
much
$40.
does-
Send the rest of the money to Jules.
There
Yeah.
go.
Thank you, Gunwild. Thank you very
There
much,
you
Gunwild.
go.
But Joey, if you got $4,000 to waste, I got some Smith and Wessons you need to send me.
It's not $4,000.
If it's
You
more
got
than
and you stop Tac
$37.50,
Pack to get. So you stop Tac Pack to get the DeLorean pack. What the fuck?
And I wasn't intentionally throwing you on the bus at all, Joey. Not at all.
it works.
Yeah, it's called deflection.
No, it was just some
Deflection.
friendly conversation that came up. So
I just, yeah, I have no
Deflected.
idea what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Balls in your court, bitch.
I'll give you a ball in your court.
Oh my heavens!
Yes,
Okay,
Jacob was
evidently
checking out
Stalker-
for me.
Evidently, Stalker Steve forgets who's on the show every week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stalker Steve. I think he asked who the guest was. Well, nobody is the guest. We're just. Well, I think to be honest, right now we're trying to avoid the actual harder conversation and discuss Ed. Instead, we've tossed Joey under the bus, backed up, drove forward, backed up, drove forward, and then just let the air out of the tires and left.
That was after they
Look,
drove
you
over
struggling,
me.
bitch.
Drove over me for a little while.
But he just bought a DeLorean.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his will be sitting on a shelf somewhere and not drivable for the same amount of money. See, Stalker Steve could have had the real car for $200 more than you're going to have into yours. The real car.
Yeah.
Kind of like people out there that own a real GTO
Almost
versus
thought you.
you.
Were gonna say kind of like a real doll. It's
Well,
like-
Smile Money did make.
Yeah, real dolls.
Hey,
Get
hey.
it off of me. Come on, with real dolls. Yes.
All right, so and Smile Money did make a point there, Eric. You're giving him shit, but you can't buy a JP rifle for shooting 2 miles for that money.
No. But his DeLorean won't be able to shoot 2 miles. Case closed.
No, but when it hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some shit.
And like Smile Money says, the worst part is there's going to be 140 videos of him putting it together.
And putting it together. Yeah.
Actually, no, there'll probably be more because they're going to be unboxing videos, Smile Money, just for you. Actually, John, do you think you get that redhead to make me like a promo thing with the?
Hey,
DeLorean for-
you leave Smile
sorry,
Money's redhead alone.
You're going to start a fight and a half there.
Yeah, the redhead's mine, and she's Smile Money's. You get your own show, you can get your own redhead.
But I will tell you guys this, all of you fans of the
Eric,
of-
can you
of
hold the
the
DeLorean and just
DeLorean.
point at Smile Money?
Joey, do you know the DeLorean's is manufactured again, right? Did you know this?
Yeah, there's also a company that owns every single DeLorean part that wasn't manufactured, and they're selling it all as brand new. So you can pretty much build it from scratch.
No, but I mean, no. You can go to the showroom and buy a new DeLorean. I didn't know if you knew it or not. I ran across the story a little while back, but they started
Yes,
manufacturing again. It's
And
$100,000.
Yes, Douglas, they were rear engine.
Joshua Doss says, "Good evening, all you deplorables."
That would be Josh, my man. You got again when we intermingle names. That would be FJ55 Iron Pig, who had a very nice
Yes,
video for Ed.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yes, awesome job, Josh.
And I finished Ed's. You know what really sucked was I finally today I actually sat my ass down and finished Ed's pinup girl. I went to all that where I'm sitting there finishing it today. I'm like, so I can finish what I said I was going to do, but now I don't have where to use it. And we had a plane sitting there, and as you scoop up towards the plane, you start heading towards the plane. You see the girl in the front, the pinup girl in the front of the airplane, and then she actually goes live.
Yeah, how'd you get that to happen?
A lot of work. A lot of work.
That's a lot of green screen work there.
Yes, it is. Ton of work.
That was good.
Well, I'm sure Ed's up looking down, going, "That's nice." John finally puts all the shit that I asked for in the promo.
It actually made me laugh for a second, and I needed that laugh because I'll tell you guys a story. Eric knows this one, and Jim knows and all, but I got the song wrong.
Yes.
And I ended up doing the entire promo on Stain. And I realized afterwards, after I had just gone through all of that I had the wrong damn song, so I had to do the entire promo again with Avenged Sevenfold song. They both had the same name. So it was a torturous morning. But I finished it, and Ed always wanted he wanted a roller coaster too. So I made his roller coaster for him.
Yeah, that was a great promo. All I could do is go, "I'm glad John had to do this and not me."
Shit, and I was cussing at you the whole time, going, "Fuck." Maybe I might just take Ed's because I thought it came out good enough. I might just take the pinup girl and put her together with some of Justin's stuff.
I'm pretty sure if Ed was here just to ask him that question, he would not want his pinup girl used once in a tribute to him. He'd want that used often because it came out very nice.
I think we'll do that. We'll put it up with someone with Justin.
Show me Bob's and Vagine.
Show you what?
Again, it's humor, and it went right over everybody's head.
Okay. Sorry.
We're not that old.
Stacker Steve, thanks for being here, my friend.
See you, Stacker Steve.
Bye, Steve.
You know, here's the one thing is if you were to say have some big celebrating life party and pick somebody that you either went to school with or you were friends with, and this was the kind of person that would shove a flaming G.I. Joe up his ass and leap off the top of the house into a garden pool. Ed wasn't that guy. It's like I have a lot of great memories with Ed, but Ed wasn't the guy that was crushing beer cans at our shoot each year. He was just that guy that you could enjoy a great conversation with. If I ever had a day where just something was total shit, and it's like I couldn't seem to center myself. It's like, hey, you gonna be around later? Do video chat with you and Jules, and be like, oh yeah, and he'd sit and chat with him, and just what's wrong, and it's like, it's just Ed had that ability to center you, to it's like he was such a great person to have a conversation with, such a realist, such a nice guy. Maybe if you're thinking in your brain, the scenario that I got going on, there's like 3 possible outcomes, and you talk to Ed, and they'd be like, oh, well, yeah, I guess there's option number 4. That one's a really good one. Well, I didn't even think about that. So it's like, it's like my personal thing with Ed is it's not necessarily anything that he might have done. It was more like all the good things that he did for other people. The last time he was here, and of course, he was supposed to. They were supposed to come up this summer, before snowfall, which I guess they'd have to be here tonight because that's going to happen tomorrow. He didn't make it to the shoot last year because of the C word. And the year before that, like I said, if I was to actually come up with a highlight, it's, he was corrupted by the leprechaun. He was out in front of my house talking to Jerry, and Jerry gives him a beer, which was, as far as I'm concerned, it wasn't even worth going in that bottle. Comes around the corner, and he looks at me, and he gets that normal Ed smile on his face, and I look at him, and I smile. Then I look down and see what he's holding in his hand, and I knocked it right out of his hand. It hit the ground and just went like you hit a beer just right, and it does the whole volcano thing. And then he's just got this total like mouth like what? just knocked his beer out of his hands. I turned around, I grabbed a better one and I handed it to him. He just kind of smiled and turned and walked away, sat down, and I think started talking to Miguel and Nyhap or something around the fire pit. So I don't have any of these really cool. I watched Ed do a Swanee off the top of off of my garage into a wading pool or anything like that. He was just such an exceptional person to be around. And in between him and Jules, if anybody ever had the pleasure of being, in like a video chat or whenever, the two of them were just so damn cute together. You can just see when people are so, madly in love with each other, and they were each other's best friends. So, someone tell a fucking joke or something, okay?
Well, no, we were listening.
I'm just gonna miss them. And
very, very much so, yes.
Made it very, very well pointed out to Jules tonight. It's like, you guys need anything, you just let any one of us know. I mean, if you think what happened to Ed means that you're losing the rest of us, that's just not the case. So just stop calling me from Ed's phone, though. It's gonna freak me out. And of course, she is so damn funny and a constant smartass. I was like, hello? And she's just like, hey, Eric, did I freak you out? Yeah, you did, Jules. Thank you. So, but it's just, I don't know. He's just such a wonderful person. Like I said, no matter what was going on in his own life, he just always was thinking about somebody else. What can I do to help this person? And just a great guy. Christopher, along with company, he wants to get in the DeLorean so he can go back and wreck my wedding day with Christine because he wants me all to himself.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh my god! And I knew I'd. Never mind.
Did you get a little puke in your mouth right there?
That's about as gay as it gets.
Okay, I'll go back to what manner of faggotry is this?
Full on.
Stephen Bush, you can have Eric.
There you go.
Oh, Steve, don't get like that.
So in the bearded Seavey was, so there I was, balls deep in a pine tree, middle of a sticky situation. Wow.
No, shit.
Wait a minute, what garage story about Jim? Whoa, back this train up. What? Remember I don't remember a garage story being told.
I guess that's when you did the Swanee into the wading pool. I don't know.
What? Hornet fixer, so I need fuck off, Cobra. I don't I'm trying to catch up to the chat room. I'm like, what the fuck? See, I've been good tonight. I really have.
The other C word, Stephen.
Right.
Cack.
Is that how they say it in Maine?
Cack.
I was laughing before
You're
I could
go-
say it.
You're going way up there, are you?
Don't you know?
No, Jim did not have a G.I. Joe up his ass.
No, I don't have a G.I. Joe. No, that was not me. No. No, that was never mind. That was Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a cat, Cobra. Cobra's on fucking Amazon right now with his fucking double secret probation fucking overnight shipping and shit. It's Friday. Here, have it Sunday morning. They're going to wake Jim up. One ding dong.
When you absolutely, positively have to have anal-ease by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
When you're ordering $100 of anal-ease, they're going to send it in 2 weeks' time. But if you order a fucking, hey, grow me doll, they add water, he grows, it gets there in 24 hours. What the fuck? Have you ate your big fucking gummy yet? Biff? McFly?
Oh God.
I need to.
He didn't know you could eat it.
Jesus wrecked his nose again.
I killed Jim.
Oh, that fucking bird.
Don't fucking die, Jim.
Oh, goddamn. That's fucking whiskey through the nose, you assholes. Oh, God, it hurts. I got tears in my eyes.
With the burning tears of whiskey through the nostrils.
Oh, God, that hurt.
And
Oh,
for
the
everybody
pain.
who heard that, I apologize.
You had no idea what you're talking about. Jim suffering from whiskey nose.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck. Oh, goddamn.
Well,
We learned a
Rat walked in the room. He's like, "She's got poop coming out her butt." So that's why I had to leave. Apparently, the dog had to go right now.
Well, you should have said that before. You just start saying she's got poop coming out of her butt. You think there's some puke sticking a shit in the middle of your living room.
He just goes, "She's got poop coming out her butt." I'm like, "Oh, so I have to go right there. I didn't have time to say anything, so I just jumped up and left." I was like, "What the hell?"
God.
So
Jim, you
apparently,
okay?
apparently something else happened, huh?
Yes, you missed that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, we learned in your neck of the woods you like cat.
What? What the hell? What?
Yeah, it's not cock, it's cack.
He's got a bunch of
Apparently
cack.
she's got poop coming out of her butt too.
He's got a big cack.
Going way up there, are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Can't get there from here.
Old Elma Tasca,
You going to
know him.
dairy?
He's got the big cack, you know. Oh, holy crap.
Oh, fuck, that still burns. God damn it.
Only 45 more minutes to go.
And yes, James, I got the burn. It burns. He's over in
Khaki
Superior going,
issues.
I'm right across the bay from Eric, and I'm going to fuck with you. God damn it. It's the CAC industry. No, that's with a K. That's not that. We're talking a C.
C-A-H. Cack.
CAC.
Oh, and yes, Steve, I realize the odds are better being hit by a lightning strike while a midget lesbian looks at your cack, but I did.
Jim's done. That's it.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. I look like a cack.
How them the whiskey boogers taste.
Wow.
You guys are the biggest assholes I've ever met in my life.
What are you saying? We're acting like a bunch of cacks?
I hope Ed is like rolling on a cloud. I
He is.
swear to God, I hope he is. He's rolling all over the place with his 2 hard ale in his hand, going, "You dumbasses,
You dumb cacks.
cats!
If you spill this, you know how hard it is to get this
You
up?
guys wait till I take a fucking drink until you say shit like that."
Oh, God.
Oh my God, that's twice. Jesus, my nose is burning like a fucking hurt. Oh my
It's
God,
coming out of his eyes. Do it one more time, it'll come out of his ears.
That's how they say it in Maine.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
one big old tank on his whiskey, and the next one's gonna come right out his cack.
And everyone's married to Martha.
That's it.
Martha, I says, come over here, dear. I'll let you come handle my
Now I'm
cat.
gonna blow my nose again.
And while Jim's gone, let's talk about the foam on his chair
I was
again.
gonna say, now that he's gone, it looks like the Wookiee moved.
It does.
Position.
It's crawling. I think it's crawling towards the foam.
You didn't see it? It was actually petting him on the shoulder while it was spitting the shit out of his nose.
My precious.
And what's with the blind? That blind
Yeah.
is fucked up. And just in case you all didn't notice, it's crooked. It's crooked as hell. One
missing
side is
pieces.
higher than the other. You gotta get that blind.
He's back.
Oh, my precious, would you like to see my cack?
It's got a ring on it. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here they
There's a
come.
whole lot of us with major malfunctions.
That's one way to clear out your sinuses.
That's right.
Get your crack. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's Jim's whiskey.
Hold on.
Jim's whiskey enema.
It's a picture of a cat.
It's a cat.
Jolson sent me a picture of his cack.
Sideballing you. Yeah.
I don't like the way I don't like the way your cat's looking at me.
It was
John,
a lively
yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
Yak.
They say creepy Maine stuff up there. Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Well, the worst part is if you get one of the old boys and you ask a road, is this Johnson Place? You go, yeah, depends on how old you are. And you're like, what the fuck? What does that mean? Well, it used to be, and then you go on a whole long dissertation.
Gunwild's comment should be addressed by Christine. Whiskey enema.
Well, that started with Mr. Holster. Don't fucking don't leave him out of this fucking charade.
No, it's a nasal.
I think
enema,
that's
right?
I think he's probably making reference to Mr. H and Shitters.
Well, no, he said Jim can ingest because I just put about 3 shots of whiskey through my nose because of these assholes.
Shelby, stop it.
Yes, stop it, Shelby. Quit being a cack.
Didn't work that time.
Yeah. It's a good thing you're not still smoking, Jim. Your head would explode.
I'd have died a long time ago if I was still smoking.
Oh my heavens!
Oh, my
Pre-dawn
fucking
flower.
nose burns.
I can't even say pre-dawn flower. What the
I feel
hell?
like
Why?
I feel like a gender reassignment surgery just saying pre-dawn flower
Really? A gender reassignment?
surgery. Yeah, I'm not sure which bathroom to use.
So you're just going to use a Black & Decker Pecker Wrecker? I mean, what?
Yeah, just to get rid of the cack.
Jack!
It's a cack, Grisha. Yeah, it's a real cack, Grisha.
I should have
The
never
cack
said
on your
anything.
Oh my heavens!
No.
So where are we? It's funny. The last thing I can see on my screen, on this other screen where you guys are, is, and I'm so far behind in comments. But the last comment I see is, I wish I could go 88 miles an hour and go back in time to Eric's wedding to speak my piece. Don't marry him, Christine. Marry me.
Where's that?
Wow, you're like an hour behind,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Christopher.
Oh,
Well, on this other screen, it
Listen.
just shuts off. That's it. It just will stop eventually. That's it.
I was gonna say, by the time I scroll back to those comments, I got carpal tunnel.
No, that's for other reasons.
Damn, Joey. You just
does
throw
it
it
have
all
to do
out
with
there,
your
don't
cat?
Is that
Christine just said cack.
Yeah, Eric's got carpal tunnel because of his cack. It's always handling it every morning. I'm like, come on, let me in the bathroom. He's like, shut up, I'm on my cack.
I'm on my. Okay, hit the button.
I took you seriously the last time you said it.
Oh, my heavens. It's a laugh. I need a laugh. I need all the laughs I can get today. Oh, my heavens. Between that and she's got poop coming out her butt. That's not something
Great.
you're used. I'm just sitting here with headphones on. And he comes
What?
Rat comes running in. He's like, she's got poop coming out her butt. Apparently, Dottie was prairie dog. Yeah, your
turtle head is
There you go. Yeah. Go lay down. Oh, I have lots of problems. Oh, it's too many to count.
Little brown mouse.
Finally, I'm starting to get warm.
Little brown mouse is licking her tail.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad he actually spotted it. It just wasn't the conversation I was ready for.
Fucking Wingnut sent me a picture of his cat. Thanks, David.
Yeah.
Really didn't need to see that. You know, it looks like a penis, only smaller. So, what the fuck? We all got hit at the same time.
It's insanity. It's the crazy stuff.
Thank you, Cobra Burnout, for the.
Oh, that looks so good.
Hmm.
What?
Is it vegan?
No.
Uh,
I
That's
shit,
a whole bunch of dead cow right there, baby.
Talk about it.
I shit you not. I went over to
I'm
the
done.
vegan section, and because Lily recommended, I think it was actually the same one that John recommended, a Chipotle bean burger. So it's a no meat burger, but right above that was vegan steak. I'm just like, what the fuck is vegan steak?
Don't bother.
Just throw it on the floor and walk out.
How to prepare a vegan steak? Open package. Throw in
Right in the
garbage.
trash.
And I'll just,
Well, Sunday we're getting all the rest of the last stuff together, and then Monday we're doing Christine's video. We're gonna
Uh-oh.
make her vegan lasagna.
I'm excited about that.
Now, I really don't think it'd make it worse. I was telling Chris about this. Actually frying up some of those Chipotle bean burgers and breaking it all up and putting it in my chili.
No. I mean that. I got a chili one. We're gonna do too, and I'm gonna be using the TVP. And I'm gonna do a chili my dad used to do all the time, and it's actually very, very good. Now I'll be mellow and kind of baby-like on the spice, but we all know that when it comes to that stuff, you're a psycho. You're like, I'm gonna put 25 ghost peppers in there.
See, that's why I want to go to Mr. Holster's. So I want to have some of his vegan steak.
Okay. See now, some people call that gay.
Jada, it kind of makes me sad hearing vegan lasagna. It does.
Well,
It's-
Well, I mean, I'm not vegan, but right now Christine is gonna have to be vegan for a month. So I was vegetarian by force at a younger age. By force, I mean my parents' religion. That was just what it was. So you were stuck. So I have a lot of experience in that, and it's not hard to make the stuff. And I keep some of the stuff on hand for prepping reasons because it lasts like 25 years.
Oh, and Mr. Holster, absolutely. The best batch of my chili I ever made was to marinate a roast for like 2 days in the refrigerator with a whiskey, olive oil, a bunch of different seasonings. And I cooked it on the grill, slow, and then I brought it in and cubed it up, put it in the
The look on Christine's face is priceless.
Can you just shut up now?
She wants to open the zipper head right beside her. Just reach in and unplug something.
Okay.
Hey, Christine, cows are vegan, so if you eat a steak, it's vegan.
That's right.
Cows only eat grass.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, if you have a steak, you're having a salad.
Well, I had Chinese tonight, so I might have had cat. So I don't know.
You had
Well, we know that's not vegan.
No, Johnny. Yeah, we know where your mind's at. No, I wasn't taking a drink when you said that.
Johnny was already. He had his cock loaded.
He had his cack loaded. You know, if you have your cack up for 4 hours, you need to see a doctor and get rid of it.
That's right. Oh,
Can I call a friend?
Gonna call it.
Better be a
Hey,
damn good
Debbie,
friend.
Hey, Debbie, get back over here, will you?
Oh,
Get
man.
something to work out.
2 degrees vegan. Okay.
Hey, look, cows are vegan. Everybody knows everybody by 6 degrees, right? There's 6 degrees of separation of everybody in the world, supposedly. So cows eat grass. I eat cows. I'm a vegan by 2 degrees. So I think that works.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that.
All right. Cat.
Yeah. I had house special cat. No, we no see your cat. Hurricane, come and get it.
Debbie does vegan.
I got meat. I'm not a vegan. I got meat.
That's a cucumber,
You
right?
see a carrot hanging over her shoulder.
Swing.
Egg
I walk in the room
salad.
swinging my carrot like, how you doing?
Or an eggplant.
An eggplant. Wow.
Well, hey, old white guy ain't an eggplant no more.
It's a baby carrot.
It's a fingerling potato.
Baby corn. Baby corn.
Yeah, I walked right into that one, dude.
Oh yeah. Big neon sign. Enter here. Carrot. What does that say? Carrot.
Yeah.
Oh, carrot. No, carrot.
Yeah,
I'm doing it Maine.
You gotta say it in the main accent.
Carrot.
Carrot.
Carrots. Like my carrots.
Like my cock, it's a carrot.
It's a cat. His cat looks a lot like his cat.
In the bush. In the bush. Thank you, J-Dog.
We found a shitter in the bush.
In the bush.
Now, how are we talking about carrots in a bush, and all of a sudden she's like, I could actually bring that back around to shitters.
What we did. 2 of them.
I can
Ask
connect.
pre-Don Flower. He'll tell you.
Ask him about how you two found two shitters in the woods, huh? Okay.
Because Pre-Don knows it's in the bush. In the bush. In the bush.
And he's pretty sure cats are good with soy sauce.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't you know, I had the steamed dumplings with cat. Oh.
Oh my heavens. Sometimes
bet
it's
you
a
did.
dark road
Steamed
we had to-
dumplings.
Oh.
Cat's the other white meat, right?
Oh, I love dark meat's juicier.
Dumplings?
Oh my heavens.
Sounds bad.
Yes, steamed dumplings.
Sounds bad.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Jim loves to have his dumplings steamed.
Steam my dumpling, bitch.
Sagging dumplings. What is baby?
Wow, you assholes have to turn everything, don't
Oh
you?
my god.
See, he said it. Yeah, shitters in the woods. Telling you.
Oh my heavens.
Multiple shitters in the woods.
Oh,
There's a
my
bear
heavens.
shit in the woods.
Only if you're watching.
That's right. What? Seagull? What the hell? No, we don't eat seagulls. What?
No, we just throw Alka-Seltzer tablets
Hell yeah.
Joke.
and watch them explode. Welcome to Florida. Here, have that for your supper.
Now is that the case everywhere? Here in Minnesota, most people I know call them sky rats. They are a protected bird in
What?
Minnesota.
They're
Are you
protected
kidding?
everywhere.
What?
Yeah, if you were to throw an Alka-Seltzer out into the parking lot amongst the fries at any place around here, and they saw you do
Well,
it,
Yeah,
You're
that's a
probably-
cruelty. That's a cruelty.
you could-
thing.
yeah, but
But they're
the seagull itself is a protected bird in Minnesota. You
Fuck
cannot
them little
harm it
assholes
in
out
any
here.
way.
No, fuck them little assholes
Yeah,
out
they're
here.
not. They're
'cause
not
if-
protected
you're-
here.
Yeah, because if you're sitting out at an outdoor restaurant over at the beach, and you
They'll
got
attack.
fries in your hand, and you're talking to
attack.
somebody, they're gonna swoop down, take the fry out of your fucking hand.
Yeah, they'll attack. They will attack you. And we have a lot of outdoor eateries here, just like Jim talking about. Lots here happens all the time. When you get bold ones, they hit the table. They don't fuck around. They do not.
No.
They're coming straight to
Hey,
the plate, and they're charging.
no
and
shit.
They don't care.
They're
They
hit
don't
the
care.
table and take whatever they can get and
That's right.
haul ass and shit all over you as they're leaving.
And they are not fucking around. It usually starts and it's usually some asshole that starts it. Somebody will start
Feeds
it.
them. Feeds
Throw,
them. Yep.
throw some
Yeah.
shit out
Mhm.
on the ground right there, and then you'll get like 10 or 15 there, and then a swarm will come in, and now they're pissed. And they're
Are
only
we
pissed
talking?
because they didn't
Are we
get
talking about seagulls or pre-dawn flower?
Both.
Flower.
it. Same
He
damn
did-
thing,
He
right?
commented that we did stop to take a picture.
We got
Yes.
those swamp rat things. I can't remember what the hell they call it. What the actual name of them is.
Oh, those the big
Noctories
giant,
or
Yeah,
They
yeah,
look like fucking big
big
rats.
guinea pig, big guinea pig or whatever. There,
Yeah, big. They look like a cross between a guinea pig and a rat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't. I think it
They're
starts with
actually,
an N.
it does
But these
have a-
assholes, they come in and they build these retention ponds like next to a 7-Eleven or whatever you guys call them. You know, we call them gate stations or whatever down here. But you know, they're 7-Elevens, they're gas stations, you know, quickie stores, and they build a little retention pond next to them. Well, these fucking rat things go into them all the time, and fuck people go in buy bread or whatever at the convenience store for like $1 and throw it out there to them. And these some bitches get the size of a fucking dog.
Oh yeah. They're actually edible.
Nutria, that's it.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Nutria.
David. Nutria.
You can eat them.
They're horrible. Oh, they're ugly, god ugly fucking thing, and they're come up after you if you don't give them any food.
Yeah, apparently you can. Apparently you can eat them.
No, not me. And Small Money, we do have 2 Wawas in Jacksonville now, and I have not been to either one because they are
Oh,
packed 24/7.
I love Wawas.
Oh, I love Wawa too, but
What the
God, I
hell's a
can't
Wawa?
get near it.
What's a Wawa?
It's an awesome gas station.
Okay,
It's a gas station,
I
and
thought I was
they
being
have
set up for a second there, so I would go, "Hey, what's a Wawa?" And everyone start fucking laughing. A gas station, huh?
no, it's a gas station, but it's got a little eatery inside of it, and they make some of the best subs in the world.
Yeah, food is pretty yummy there, and they have unbelievable coffee selection.
Yeah, Wawa's came down fucking Northern Aggression coming down here in the South. First place I saw him was up in Maryland.
A gas station and a whorehouse all in one. That's called the Pump and Munch.
Well, wait a minute, hold on. If you're munching at a whorehouse, you're a sick fuck.
Yeah.
I love this. You're probably the only person that can make Eric put his head in his hands, facing down, just shaking his head, going,
Shaking his
just
pumpkin,
fucking holler
going.
out, pump and munch.
Yeah, and who else on the
There
panel would
really
like
is a
to?
gas station that's called that on the way
Yeah,
to
that's
Minneapolis.
fucking it's out west. But who else on the panel would like to see Eric and Christine's camera move back about 6 inches,
Yeah,
so we can see both of them at the same time?
Yeah, because what does happen is you see Christine's right eye half the time, and that's it.
And Eric's left eye. Yeah.
Pump and munch.
Well, it's,
Well, Cooper said they're not pumping much. They're called come
Christine,
and go.
it's like this. Here you go, Christine. It's like this. Oh yeah, pump and munch. And you're like, all I see is her fucking eye. That's all I can see is her goddamn eye.
You need to mount that fucker to the window, Eric.
See, there we go. Now we can see her. Oh, now we can't.
Oh, now we see Eric's eyes. Here, let me put some whiskey in there. Speaking of which, I need one last one before we go. And don't make me put it through my nose, you asshole.
No promises.
Okay, he's off the air. Let's look at the back to scoping out Jim's room.
Did that thing move on the floor?
It's slowly making its way. I guess it's low crawling. It's going really slow, so it's not noticed. It's slowly trying to. There's a small gap at the window. I think that's what it's heading for.
It's trying to be sneaky.
But it's going to have to go over the pile of foam, though. It's going to have to get up over the top of the foam and get through the small crevice. Yeah.
It's like a medium to large size box of foam.
Is that whiskey boxes that he's using for a nightstand? Way back there in the back?
Oh my god, it is.
Behind the coffee table.
Really?
Look behind the coffee table.
Look, no, behind the
Behind the TV tray?
TV.
Yeah,
Yeah,
behind the
behind
TV thing.
yeah. Those are whiskey. Those are boxes.
They look like whiskey boxes.
Yeah.
Looks like he's storing his real doll under the bed.
Yeah. Boy, it's been abused pretty hard.
And I'm just wondering why it's got tape over its mouth. Apparently,
All the
she knows
stuffing.
something she's not allowed to talk.
All the stuffing's coming out.
Oh my heaven! Lube crates. Douglas says they're lube crates.
Luke.
Well, Smile Money, what we're trying to describe to you is what we're seeing. Jim's left, and we see his chair. We can see everything behind it. There is what appears to be either a Wookiee or a Bigfoot laying on the ground, face down.
And
It's
black
face
in
down,
color.
and it's slowly making its way through a low crawl maneuver to the window, which is opened about 3 inches. But to
Face
get
down,
to-
ass up.
Yeah, but to get to it, it's got to crawl over a giant box of egg crate foam, which I'm not certain what's going on there. And hopefully he'll be able to dodge the TV tray. It seems like he's going to be successful getting around the tripod.
It's like a freaking Wookiee sporting
It's a
event.
hodgepodge of things.
Oh,
It is-
we had
it was-
we had Tilly for a second.
Tilly was there for a second. She was looking at
Tilly.
looking at what's under the bed.
Yeah.
She was like,
Fucking the
"Don't you
Wookiee
try to
doing?"
crawl away! Don't you try to crawl away!"
Cobra says a giant Wookiee real doll.
Oh,
Jim,
my
look-
God.
Jim likes him hairy.
Don't ask
We can't see if there's a hole in it, Douglas. We can't see. Oh, that is so messed up. Oh, yeah, look who's back. Ah, what do you
Yeah.
know? All right.
Oh,
That was
boy.
hilarious. That was fun. Oh, my word.
What the hell is going on?
Oops.
Oops.
It was good talk.
Whoa, stop it, Johnny. God damn it. Johnny, stop it.
I did it.
For those of you that can't see,
Real sex dolls. Well, hey, if you want to send me a real sex doll, you can do that. Fuck off, Cobra.
Avery's putting the numbers and letters. Read the comment.
Oh, my.
And you too, Joey. And John. And Gunwild.
Nothing to see here.
I saw it.
Nothing to see here. Moving on.
If I get some Wookiee-fied Michelle Obama looking fucking doll in the middle, I swear on everything's holy, I will come to fucking Wyoming or where the fuck you live and bone you right up the ass.
Wow. Oh,
Mhm.
boy. I wasn't ready.
Right now, Ed's going, well, that went south.
In a big hurry.
Ed's up there fucking putting Two Hearted Ale out his nose.
Yeah, he's just sitting going, hey, I wasn't in it. I wasn't in that one, man. That was those guys.
He said, you guys couldn't have these funny ass shows when I was down there.
Oh,
You guys had the screen door off before we even started the show.
Oh, my heavens. Holy
The
crap.
face you make when you find out what?
Well, all I can say is, James, we're Jules. Well, didn't exactly go 100% as planned, but it was a hell of a lot easier to try to get rid of a little bit of stress on a really lousy week and just laugh it off, because I I know if Ed was here, he'd be dying. No,
And like we said Wednesday night, Ed wouldn't want us just sitting here having eulogies and being all, oh, poor, we miss Ed. I mean, he wouldn't mind a little bit, but he doesn't want us sitting here wallowing in our misery and our grief. That's one thing Ed would not want. So,
no.
No, he'd want to have one hell of a show and everybody having a great time laughing, and that'd be the show.
Again,
He'd love to see the whiskey out the nose. That'd have been awesome.
oh,
Yes, he
fuck
would've.
yeah, he would have.
That would have made his night.
Because here's Ed. Because the one, it's because this isn't the first time it's happened. And he, tomorrow I would get a text from Ed. How's your nose feel? Ha 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 ha.
Oh my heavens!
exactly.
No, you
Yeah.
would. That fucker
Oh,
does
I-
it all the time.
I can guarantee you, with the way a few of us have been, if he was right there, he would definitely be the knock it off.
Oh, he just smacked it. I'd have got a Gibbs smack to the back of the head Wednesday night. I was sitting here fucking crying and shit.
Yeah, he would have given us both.
But, hey, it is what it is.
That's right.
All right, I want to put this out there. If and when I kick the bucket, you assholes better fucking have a goddamn party like the likes nobody's ever seen before. I don't want none of that other shit.
And everybody will be drinking rum or whiskey.
Rum,
Oh,
whiskey, vodka. Everybody better be drinking something other than a fucking IPA. No pine trees.
I
No
knew
pine
it.
trees will be. There will be no pine trees consumed at my wake.
Oh my heavens, that's too funny.
And I am not Irish, but you fuckers better give me one.
Oh.
We'll put some Irish in you, especially.
Hey, how you doing? Is that never
Time to
mind, that's
visit.
not-
Time to visit
That's-
the Wookiee.
That's a tootsie. That's it. I just. I just broke my shotgun. I broke the light on my shotgun. I hit it on the side of my desk. There's the battery.
Chair.
And now I gotta replace that light. I knew I grabbed that wrong.
Sounds like
Well, at least the batteries are still good.
There you go.
Yeah, I broke the little tab right off that motherfucker. Oops. So yeah, we'll just have to put another light on there.
Yes,
Son
he
of a
would be a
bitch!
little Irish. Yes.
Just a little, yes, it'll be a little Irish in me.
Jim's got a light for sale.
Yeah, who gets the Wookiee when Jim goes?
It's gonna go into snowflake melters. Plug it bag.
All right. I just want everybody to know I'm not taking another drink till the show's fucking over. Yes, yes, Smile Money. I'm 1/10/24. Oh, that's why I love you guys. I love everybody except that
Oh,
fucking
my
Cobra
heavens.
guy. I don't like that
Oh
so
my
much.
heavens. Oh, that kills me. Holy crap.
Wow. Well,
My word.
once again, thank you, Ed, for a very enjoyable evening.
Yes,
That's
thank
right.
you very much.
Yes. Oh, heavens,
And yeah,
yes.
actually, Cobra, I am sober because I've been putting all this shit through my nose and not in my fucking system.
Jim said 24.
1/10/24. Did I read that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Because if I was drunk, you'd have something coming to your house right now.
Oh heavens.
Oh,
If... Oh my hell!
Does he plan that shit?
I don't know.
I don't know. Astro,
Right
Astro,
on cue.
he's listening.
And he's in
fucking-
delay. He's in delay.
He's in
Does that-
delay, and he nails it every
Mhm.
time.
Perfectly.
I mean, there's some things that you can't question it. That's one of them. that
He sent me a Ronnie Swanson fucking meme. Clear
Oh my
alcohols are for rich women on diets. That's why Jim drinks. That's why Jim drinks whiskey and rum,
oh my heavens!
and every now and again vodka. And I'll be looking for a package.
Oh my heavens!
I need to change my address.
It's probably just a gift. It's probably just a gift for the Wookiee, anyways.
Does it have a name?
I don't know.
I swear to God, if you send me something that looks like a I will no shit take a week's. I have 40 hours on the books. I will take a week's vacation and drive my ass to Wyoming.
Oh my heavens! Wow.
Well, if he sends me a rich woman, fuck him. I'm taking that bitch. But knowing my luck, she'll be rich, beautiful, and a fucking bipolar cunt.
Take your pick.
Love you.
Hate you.
Oh, Jim, you're so. I'm gonna kill you. Ah, you're like both my wives. Fuck off.
You want to borrow $20?
Why don't you go back to Cobra's house?
Yeah, I got $20. Can I have 5 minutes with the Wookiee?
Yeah.
Can
Can you low crawl?
With your cack in your hand.
Oh my
Wookiee
god.
lube.
Oh my heavens.
A 140 issue model of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I don't even want to know where he's going with that.
For Joey, gonna be 140 issues. He can build himself an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Hey, look, it's all fun and games until somebody's wiener gets pulled out.
The little boy who cried cock.
Oh my God, I can't believe we've devolved into this.
Yes. Oh well, yeah. It's a special day.
You guys have been talking more about cacks than you have anything else.
Cax. Hey, did you know that there is a Duluth, Georgia,
Yes,
not too far from me?
that is our
Yeah.
that is our sister city.
Is it really?
Yes.
Mhm.
One of my old Navy buddies lives there.
What the hell is the sister city? I don't get it.
It's called Duluth, and it's in Georgia, so they're sister cities.
Oh crap!
Like there's a
Does
Jackson,
that
there's
mean
a
this
Jacksonville.
Portland, Oregon is a sister city to oh god, that just sucks.
See,
I wouldn't-
I have a Jacksonville, Florida, and a Jacksonville, North Carolina.
I remember
People
I
from-
used to get in a lot of shit over a store in Manchester. I ran a store, a men's warehouse in Manchester, New Hampshire, and I remember we used to get all kinds of shit from Manchester, Florida. Fucking brides, we'd get stores mixed up, and everything's sitting in Florida. It's supposed to be in New Hampshire. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, and just to let everybody know, I won the lottery. Fuck you all. Sorry. Just practicing.
I was going to say they haven't drawn it yet. I was
Just
like, you're pretty
practicing.
good.
If Jim wins the lottery, you know what's going to happen? That Wookiee's going to jump up and start dancing.
You can do the happy dance.
Jim hits that lottery, it'll be a miracle because Jim didn't play that motherfucker. It'll be divine intervention. Ed's up top going, "Hey Jim, we got some fucking partying to do."
You want to have fun? Here,
Jim.
use this.
Who was it? A guy at work today. He comes up, "Hey man, what would you do if you won the lottery?" My buddy, without blinking an eye, was standing next to me. He said, "Hookers and blow."
Oh my god.
I said, "Jesus, dude."
Hey Joey, did you see your comment from Stephen Bush?
What comment?
Well, hey, Eric, in Joey's defense, it's just like upgrading a pistol to it doesn't work again. I want to thank Small Money and the Academy for that line.
3 more parts, and I bet you this bitch won't function.
Oh my heavens.
What's next? A 5906? Jim, you gotta. I can see it now. About 2 months from now, Jim. Hey, do you got a spare 5906 laying around?
I
need
upgraded
some,
mine,
I need
so it
some
doesn't
original
work.
parts.
Oh my word.
I upgraded mine past reliable.
Oh my heavens.
Be sure to stipple it first.
Oh crap.
I don't want to, and Cobra, I don't want to see Joey's flux capacitor. You two keep that between yourselves.
Oh my word.
You know what another name for a flux capacitor is, don't you?
Cack.
A cack.
And you got a guy who's rubbing up on your back. He says he's got it.
He says, "Joey, I got your back." He got 2 hands on your shoulders, and you feel something poking you. Eric's just sitting there like, "I hate all you assholes." There's 2 minutes left in the show, and you assholes are on a roll.
Oh my word.
Oh, God. And I still completely and 100% understand Michael Douglas's character in Falling Down oh so well after being on this show with you guys.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yes. All of a sudden you're like, oh, fuck yeah. Got it.
It's like I just wanted breakfast. Oh, wait, we stopped serving that 5 minutes ago. Well, it's only 5 minutes.
And me, oh man, he does the one I like where it doesn't look anything like what I ordered that up there, and this doesn't look anything like that. Oh my heavens!
I'm gonna have to go see if that's on. I gotta see if that's on Amazon because
Yeah, I was just thinking that same thing.
I haven't seen that movie in a while. I need to watch that movie again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Falling Down. Oh yeah.
That's a great movie. I enjoyed it.
And if I get another never mind. Cause see, every time I say something, it doesn't matter if I'm talking to him or not. It's like challenge accepted.
Mm-hmm.
You can rent it.
Well, they don't have it.
Buy them.
It's
Yeah,
rent.
I don't think.
You can rent it.
I don't think I have that in my DVD collection either.
I found that whole little feature they have of having the movies and all that shit wasn't really all that great. I
What,
order a
Amazon?
lot. Yeah, I order a lot, so the postage takes care of any of the payment for me. I don't worry about that. But I didn't find the movies. There wasn't that great of stuff on there. Mostly everything was for sale or rent.
What, on Prime you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a shit ton of movies on. I watch a lot of older movies on Prime, like stuff I don't have in my collection. So I'm actually going to probably buy that. What's it? How much is it to buy?
Oh, you know what? I'll bet
$12.99.
I'll bet
Yeah.
Rhett has it. Rhett probably
Yeah,
has.
Brett probably has it. Yeah. And actually, as my digital collection grows, Rhett's going to get some more too.
Can Teddy borrow one of your movies?
Which one, Dad? Falling
Kittens.
down. No, you can't watch that. That's a bad movie.
Yeah, he did tell me that once. I think this is a bad one. All right.
Well, and 2 hours is gone just like that.
I actually had a good laugh. That was good. I needed
And
that.
nobody likes Douglas anymore.
The Fixer and Cobra Lube Wrestling Fundraiser. I like
And
it.
here comes Johnny Contro at the end to help in. Okay.
Brokeback Wookie.
Hey, Eric.
Literally,
Eric?
literally, low crawling, broke back. Whoopsie.
Can we hit the button, Eric?
Good God.
Hit the button.
A quick recap. Anybody interested in not only helping but ending up with some cool items in the bug out bag on Snowflake Melter? Otherwise, if you just want to help out, use that same PayPal and just put JM in the comments, and we'll be getting all that money directly to Jules. But we've got other things that we're going to be working on, because Ed was family to all of us, and in a time as terrible as this, we are not going to let Ed's family down.
No.
So thank all you guys in the chat room for once again making this a very entertaining 2 hours. Didn't sit here and mope it out for 2 hours, and I think honestly we all kind of needed this. So appreciate.
What's Miss Pomey's show? Oh, sorry, but Miss Pomey's show. We didn't talk about hers tomorrow night.
I'm just gonna talk a little bit about how people handle grief and how they get through the process.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys. Everybody in the chat room, thanks a lot, because it always.
Did you see that too?
What?
In the chat room, it's not a video joke. It's a chat room.
Oh my God! Pay it forward to Smile Money.
I need a
He
win.
needs a win.
He's a win. Yeah.
Hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow.
Oh.
Fucking A, man. Fucking A.
Okay, guys, make sure to check out Christine's show tomorrow. And again, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jim, Johnny, Joey, and John Solar for making this happen. And hit the button, Mr. Producer. So at least we're not talking this time.
Yeah, no way.
I mean, he thinks that we're always going to overtalk his intros and outros, but we really don't do that very often.
No, this is a professional show.
It's
for
a
God's
professional
sakes.
fucking show.
I know.
Why would we ever do that?
It's not like we're down in the shitter or something.
Yeah.
He
In
said
the
shitter.
bush.
Or slow crawling on
the
Wookiee
fuck
in the
out.
ass.
Or in the bush. In the bush. In the bush.
I'm
In the
just gonna
bush.
push the second button
In the
now and
bush.
get this over with.
In the bush.